Hey guys, Reach here. You've read the title, you know why you're here, and it's true. I don't play Attrition anymore. Except I lied. No, but really. These days, Attrition only pops up whenever I do the occasional multiplayer stream, or if I'm queuing with a friend who happens to like that mode. Now, disclaimer, this is not an attack on people who do enjoy Attrition. This video is based on my own reasons and experiences, and if Attrition 24/7 is the way you want to enjoy the game, then who am I to stop you? Anyways, I hope you're ready for a yap fest, so sit back, relax, and listen to me as I ramble on for however long this video is. So at this point, I've played Titanfall 2 for about 5 to 7 years, give or take. I've clocked in about 2,000 to 3,000 hours on the game across PlayStation and PC, and wouldn't you know it, there's always the one mode that's always at the top of my playtime. Which brings me to my first reason why I don't play Attrition anymore, and that's because I've just played too much of it. Now, there are a couple of factors as to why this is my most played mode, and that's because it's definitely the most popular mode in the game. And with a dwindling player base, if you want a queue time that isn't more than a minute or two long, Attrition is your best bet. Which brings me to another question. Why is it the most popular mode? Well, there's one answer. It's a brainless game mode. And what I mean by that is there isn't really that much to think about once you drop into an Attrition game. Because 99% of the time, you're just fishing for kills, and I mean, that objective is pretty simple. With the inclusion of AI minions such as grunts and specters, it also makes the battlefield seem alive, while also being a handy game mechanic where if you're struggling against fighting the enemy pilots and titans, you can still help out by decimating the enemy AI forces. So I started there, as a lot of new players did, and I sort of just stuck with it for years without really looking past it. However, at a certain point, I started to see the gaps within the mode, which brings me to my second reason. Attrition snowballs too easily. Now, admittedly, this really depends on the quality of the players in the match, but throughout my entire playtime of the game, rarely are Attrition games ever close in score, and a lot of the matches are stomp or be stomped. Just look at the screenshot of an Attrition game I got recently. Me and my buddy Sug accounted for about 2/3 of our team's score. He took down the pilots, and once I got my Titan, I destroyed the enemy team's Titans alongside whatever minions I could find. Once the ball starts rolling, it doesn't stop. But if I had to be honest, the biggest reason as to why I don't play Attrition anymore, I've simply grown tired of pilot gameplay. For a lot of you, this probably sounds like heresy.
Oh, what do you mean you don't like the pilot gameplay? Do you not like the movement? Do you not like one of the best selling points of this franchise? My god, I bet you just suck at the game. Loser!
No. I will always love the movement, and come on. The fast and fluid pilot gameplay is what got me into this game in the first place. But like I've said before, as one of my reasons, sometimes you just get tired of it. I'm tired of getting shot halfway across the map and instantly dying. I'm tired of head glitches. I'm tired of the pilot aimbotters. I'm tired of people running the same things day in and day out. I'm tired of stomping and getting stomped. I'm just tired. I have my toxic pilot arc, my whimsical loadout arc, my frontier defense arc, my speedrunning arc, my frontier defense speedrunning arc, and for the most part, my competitive LTS arc, though this is still pending, kind of. Maybe. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that for the most part, I'm done with pilots, or at least pilot modes, which brings me to my final reason. Titan modes are just personally funner. Ever since I did a small run in the competitive Last Titan Standing scene, and even managing to win a 3v3 tourney, my mind has been opened to the complexity and rather fun side of Titan gameplay. I learned so many new things, and in hindsight, I think I was eventually going to be lured towards this side of the game more. In Titan modes, you don't instantly die when you're shot at, so you have time to make decisions, and a lot of the deaths can be actually attributed to your own skill and positioning, instead of just being like,
well, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, looking in the wrong direction.
Yeah, go die in a ditch in 0.3 seconds. Learning matchups is also just inherently more complex, and actually having to think about where I want to go or how I use my abilities against one guy can get me so much more fired up than just walking forward and killing the first thing I see. Funnily enough, cheaters are also a non-problem because you can just completely outplay them with Titan abilities. Oh, you got an aimbotting Legion? Okay, let me just go Ion, catch all of them. They switch to Ion? Okay, I can play Tone or Ronin and obliterate you. Really, the only problem I have to worry about is whether my teammates start feeding the cheater free kills. Now, I probably could go more in depth, but I mean, honestly, that's really it. There's no grand reason as to why I quit modes like Attrition, and with the reasons above, it's as simple as it gets. So, before I end this video, I do have an announcement to make. If you're on the Discord server, then you won't know this, but the day after I post this video, I will be leaving for France and Japan, which means no new videos for like a month. I know that seems long, but honestly, I haven't been able to go on a big break like this for a while, so yeah. I also promised that Basically Tone will start production after I come back, because, you know, I owe you guys that. Anyways, like, subscribe, join the Discord, in the description, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.